Hello everyone, so it's my second video and it looks like I'm up against a 1-dan. Good game, have fun. So 1-dan, I've got 5-stone handicap, so let's see how this goes. He's made his first move in the bottom right corner, so let's respond to that. So playing with a handicap is quite different than an even game. So what I've learnt from playing a lot of handicap games is it's quite nice to keep your opponent's stones separate. But by the fact that I'm playing a 1-dan means he's much better than me. So if we will, and as we will, inevitably get into fights, he's going to beat me. It's an important thing to remember. Okay. I'm not quite sure how to respond to this one. Let's try that. So hopefully made a life in the corner, but you really never know when you're playing a dan level opponent. He's made that similar attack a couple of times now. Right, I don't see why I shouldn't play at Q2. However, a dan level player knows every move that you could be thinking. So there must be something bad about playing Q2. I've not suddenly just had a brainwave that he didn't know about. So I play defensive. Hopefully not too defensive. And that might be quite a small move now. We can push here. So a sente move, you may or may not know, is a move that requires a response from your opponent. So by me playing there, my opponent answered it. So I took that move in what we call sente. If your opponent doesn't have to answer, it's called gote. And sente is thought to be much more important. So points in sente are thought to be much better than points in gote. Because you get to play again. And you get to stay in control of the game. So at the minute I've got control of the game because I'm making the moves and my opponent is answering the moves. As soon as he doesn't answer one of my moves, he's now got control, he's got sente. If I'm playing a much stronger player, I tend to answer pretty much all their moves because they're better than I am. And if I don't answer one of them, they'll probably screw me over one way or another. Okay, so I'm thinking about trying to kill this group H7. So I'm going to make a threat on it by cutting these stones here. I think that's still Sente because I'm threatening to cut off the stones. This group down in the corner here is looking a bit weaker. Now what I'm worried about is my stones here aren't looking great. So I'm going to kind of try and use them a little bit as a threat to an attack, a bit of an invasion down here, potentially. Play away. Now I've gone in quite far into white's territory. Now he has done this attack on me over and over again, so if any of you viewers know a better way to respond, I'd love to know, because what happened in the corner there I don't think it was ideal. But old habits die hard, so here I am repeating the same thing again. You'll often find that in a game that if a player senses your weakness, they'll try and use it on you. And I think he's quite happy with that result that he's getting. I'm trying to cut off his group here, but I've played quite a lot of Dan players, and I'm sure he's going to find a way to escape, even though at the minute his group looks like it's got just one eye. So his group does have one eye, which is around here. But I'm worried because he might end up killing my group down here somewhere. Or he might kill these guys. Yeah, so he's going to make an attack on this group. Going to try and stand my ground, stay confident, because I've still got a little bit of a threat on these stones here too. So yeah, I'm quite worried now about these stones. I've played there because it's attacking these stones, because if I get that move I could have killed them, but obviously he's defended there. So you notice with a handicap, even though it looks like I'm going to kill his, I'm constantly worried. Because like I say, he is a better player than I am. But I've got a trick or two up my sleeve. And this move threatens to maybe kill these stones. Don't forget, let me know in the comments if there's some kind of commentary that you think is going to be useful on these videos. I wonder if there was a better way I could have played that. I made a bit of an inroad into his territory. Now you might wonder why this stone's left J10, because it ladders off and gets killed. So I knew he'd attack this area because he's constantly thinking about how he can save this group of stones. And if he manages to kill this group, he's going to have done that. So I'm just going to take that pretty much away straight away now, I think. And I'm just going to kill that. You might say it's a cautious move, and it probably is. But I really want to kill all these guys. So he's actually done quite a good job in reducing this eye space here. So you're always looking to be able to make 2 eyes. I can't yet do that, but by playing here I have at least made maybe 1 eye. Right, I'm going to struggle to read this out. However, I know this shape quite well, and if I've played here, I can make two eyes by playing there then, or even A15. So I'm going to do that because that's one thing that I know for sure. And I can also Atari here twice. If I play here, I'm going to have 3 liberties. If he takes 1 and I play there, I'm going to have 2. I think he can take after that. I'm just going to Atari again. And then try and escape with these stones. Yeah, so he's let me escape, which is good. Suddenly gone a bit darker. Just gonna put a lamp on. Okay. By tarring here, I think I force him to take, because if he didn't take, I could have Atari'd this whole group later and captured that. Right, so now we've got a single stone on K16, all on his own. We kind of want to do something with it. He's obviously going to try and kill it, or try and make it as small as possible, so reduce it as much as he can. And it's my job to stop him. And I've got different ways to do that. So I can stop him by settling a group here and making it have eyes, or I can stop him by running away and connecting it to other stones. I like the look of this move right now because it kind of opens this group up a bit, and it also threatens to use this little stone to cut off this group of white stones. So that stone there, Q16, is called Agi, which means that it's probably dead, but it's actually helping you out because you can use it to make some kind of an attack, which is what I was doing. Now, I'm very concerned about this group at the minute. I think he's going to do that thing where he cuts my group off at the expense of letting me kill a couple of stones, maybe one stone. And he's going to cut these guys off at the top, I think. Or he might try and have it all and kill everything. Yeah. So I'm starting to think he's going to kill these. I'm starting to think, well, if he does, who's won the game? So at this level, kind of getting onto low Q, I think it's important to start thinking about points. Now, where on the board are your points going to come from? Because if you don't have points, you can't win the game. Now, we've got some points down here, some points down here. We've got a couple of points up here, quite a lot of points down here if we do actually end up killing this group, which, like I've said, with a down level player, you can never ever be sure of that. Sorry, as you know, if I'm really concentrating, my chat does decrease a fair bit. And it's usually when it's an interesting point in the game, so that's a bit of a shame. But what I'm trying to do is poke through, and I'm threatening to play f16, which Atari's forces him to play there. Then I've cut off these stones in a way. So he's guarded against that. I'm now going to push through here, because I know I've got that for free. What I mean by that, actually that might not be for free, but he's let me have it. Now, I'm still in quite a dangerous position. Okay, this is worrying. Remember I said this would be safe if I played here? I'm not 100% on how to defend against this. I think I've done it wrong. Because, yeah, I think essentially he's just killed that group. So I needed that extra move before, I believe. I didn't get it. And that's really disappointing. And what's actually even more frustrating is when you're playing a one dan, they kind of know all this stuff. And you're just trying your best to do what you can. And it always feels like they're one step ahead. At least that's how it feels for me. I'm threatening some kind of connect and die type thing over here. And oh, sugar. I think that's a bit of a wasted move. Because he can Atari or do worse and I'm in trouble. Which is what he's done. Okay, I think he might have let me off the hook a bit there, because I couldn't read out as well as him about what was going on, basically. I'm going to connect these because all the time I'm thinking, if he kills these black stones here, he's going to save the best thing that I've done this game, which is potentially killing these. Oh, sorry, I was covering up the camera. So a little connect and die there. If he'd have played where I've just played, E10, then if I'd have defended at F11, he would have killed me here at G9. I'm always a bit cautious about these attacks. That they might try and make them into a ko, some kind of ko. Okay, not 100% sure what he did there, or why that's relevant, but I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Yeah, these guys, my guys in the corner there, they're all dead, so that's pretty much wasted. Come in there a bit because that's Sente, he has to answer that. It's also Sente. Let's play down there. Noticing that I'm on quite low time, 20 seconds a move, and I really don't know who's won the game. So I suspect we'll both be passing soon. Oh, he started at the ko, and he's got quite a few threats around. What threats do I have? I've got that threat of making my group alive, which is quite important. So notice with the Dan player, he's probably taken away all my ko threats before starting this ko fight, and he knows that he's got some up his sleeve. So that's another sign of a good player, and a much better player than me. I mean, if I do win, then it's going to be a bit lucky, I think. That's quite a big threat, I believe. Because actually, no. No, I was thinking I might be able to kill this, but actually it's not strong enough. I don't even understand this co-threat fully, but I'm gonna answer it because, like I say, he definitely knows what he's doing more than I do. Yeah, he's got co-threats all over the place. And he might just make me run out of time, really, because I'm on 10 seconds. I think I'm going to give him that. Yeah, give him that, and we pass. Yeah. So, mark for the dead stones. My last game I showed you guys ended in resignation. This is a very close game. This is a very close game that's been won by 2.5 points by my opponent. Yeah, so it's a nice close game for you. And I thought that was very interesting. So he said thanks. Thank you. He's left the game. So, yeah, I don't know if I should be reviewing these games or not. When I'm feeling good, if I'm having a good couple of games, I might review. If I lose, I'll sometimes review. If I lose by a large amount, I think that corner attack that he was using on me put him at an advantage because he had two strong sides and I had a bit of space in the corner. I think this attack that I made down the side was good. So I could have done the same thing here with P19. I was proud of myself for killing this group, but down level players, like I say, he might have been happy for me to kill this group because he knew he was going to win anyway, which is a bit annoying. Is there anything I could have done here a bit better? Well, I could have thought he's double Hanade, he's one down, he knows what he's doing, so I could have maybe answered here. But yeah, I like to gamble sometimes. I wonder if I'd have answered that here, what would have happened? Where did I answer it? So if I'd have played here first, yeah, that's no good. Anyway, I was probably a bit soft around here, and it's a shame that he managed to kill that. So let's think, when in the game could I have played A15? Because if I'd have got A15, I would have won the game. So I was struggling trying to make these alive. Is there any small move that I've made? I'm not sure there is. I mean, yeah, he's got in there as soon as he can, really. I wonder if I'd have played A18, he takes. No, I don't think that works still. Is there anything for E18? I'm not sure. So, I mean, I'm not great on points, but if I'd have played maybe this bit slightly differently, Yeah, that was a wasted move. Maybe if I'd have played here at N15, that could have got me the extra couple of points. Maybe. And if I'd have defended here instead, I mean, I was worried he'd play J2 and it would have got into a bit of a fight. But again, that's giving away these little points that make the difference. So here, he answered it, I guess. Is that a wasted move? That's a wasted move. I've just played in Dame. Dame is where it's nobody's points. So that was a silly move. If I'd have instead played K19, I think I would have won the game or become within half a point at least. That, again, another wasted move. G8. Because he can't play there because he's attarring himself. Complete waste. Again, that move is complete waste. All these chances of playing K19 that I did not take. So I've only got myself to blame there. That's the nice thing with reviewing these games. You can kind of see, once you've got the final score, once you know what you've done, where it all went wrong for you. And I believe K19 was the move of the game here. Could have been the difference between a loss and a win. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see more of, and I'll see what I can do. So far it's been 1 win and 1 lose to Joeeck, which is me. Thanks for watching. See you soon.